this. This is a special aeroplane called a space shuttle. This flies further than the sky, goes right into space. And in the space shuttle are many things happening. If you go to the front, that's where like the pilot will sit. We call this the cabin. And here the cabin, look what's sitting there, the pilot. He's busy working a bit different instruments to fly the space shuttle and to direct it. Also, in this cabin, not only does he fly it, but there he will eat, he will sleep. Wow, so it's a busy section there. And if you come through this tunnel, you'll get to the space lab. That's where the scientists, to able to fly the space shuttle, do you not only be a pilot, but you've got to be a scientist to understand space. And that's called a lab. And there they will take all kinds of information and they store it in computers so that we can know here on Earth what's happening out there in space. And then if we carry along this space shuttle, you get to a section called the Space Shuttle Cargo Bay. And here they've got cameras and telescopes, massive telescopes. And there they will take photos for us of the stars, of the planets. That's why we get such beautiful pictures, because they're very, very strong cameras and telescopes. And then if you go a little bit further, yeah, you'll have the engine, because a plane, just like an ordinary aeroplane, so does the space shuttle need an engine. And look at it, it's got 1, 2, 3 big ones and 2 small ones, and that takes them back and forwards into space and back onto Earth. Okay, and then this is the cargo bay door. So if you close it, then you wouldn't see them. So they've kindly opened this up for us so that we can see them working. And this is made out of steel to protect them when they're out there in space. And it also helps them to have extra heat because it's very, very cold in space. Okay, and then let's look at our shuttle. Has got wings. Okay, and that's where they say it comes back to Earth. It comes very hot. So this is material wings that become hot and helps them fly back to Earth. And there's 2 wings on the left and the right.
And there's a robot arm at the top. Sure.
Oh yes, there we go. Okay, and here's launch or captures a satellite. So one of those satellites he will capture, and the astronauts can attach themselves to the arm to make repairs to the satellite. All right, and over here, this is how we see it in Earth. NASA. NASA is the big space unit in America, Florida. And that's where they study all that information. They're very, very knowledgeable scientists. But when this is called the launch pad, they launch this shuttle, and there you can see the engines with a lot of heat and gases. And there you can see when the fuel from the boosters, these are the boosters, are used up, they will fall away into the sea. And the large fuel tank will fall away too. So all this eventually falls away, and that fuel tank too when it's up in space. The shuttle orbiter lands with its engine. Now when it comes back to Earth, it will land on Earth, and it glides down the runway like an aeroplane. And there you can see is what we call a socket or an air balloon parachute. So because it comes down at a very, very fast speed, so that helps to slow it down